Hello, YouTubers. It's Angela Logan with Everyday Shenanigans. I'm bringing you an update to a very somber and disturbing story deriving out of Fort Worth, Texas. It is the witching hour, October 15th, 2019, early Tuesday morning. The story goes kind of like this. Most of you may know that Tatiana Jefferson, 28 years of age, a black African American woman, was gunned down in her home in Fort Worth, Texas, by a police officer early Saturday morning. And it is a troubling story. Inside that home was an 8-year-old nephew that she was attending to, and the home belonged to an elderly woman. It has not been stated who the elderly woman is, but nonetheless, she was gunned down in this home. Today, or yesterday, excuse me, Miss Betsy Price gave a commentary statement pertaining to this case in Fort Worth, gave a press conference, and I'm going to give you the information as follows. The officer's name who killed Miss Tatiana Jefferson, his name is Aaron Deed. They can release his name because he is no longer covered by the Fort Worth Police Department, so the information is free to the public. And most of you know that she was killed inside of this home. Allegedly, they went there from a call by a neighbor, by Mr. James Smith. He called the non-emergency number because a door was open to the home. The police went to the home, went around the home with flashlights. One saw a figure in the window, told the person to come out, hands up, hands up. He did not identify himself as a police officer, and he shot through the window, and naturally the shot killed Miss Jefferson. Okay, so this mayor, Miss Price, gave us a commentary on the situation, basically letting everyone know that they are heartbroken, they're disturbed by the events, that this should not have happened, blah, blah, blah. She even went as far as quoting Bible scriptures. Well, you should know Big Ange had a problem with that, because I feel like this. Say them Bible scriptures for the pastor who's going to give the eulogy. I don't think the city needs to be given no type of biblical scriptures during this time. I'm just keeping it 100. Yes, I'm crunk today, and I'm leaving on an early Tuesday morning because I'm tired of these stories about my people being gunned down, unarmed, for no reason. It's maddening and it's sickening. But as the story goes, Mr. Aaron Dean is the cop who has been dishonorably discharged from the Fort Worth Police Department. He gave his resignation this morning. Of course he would, because I'm sure he realized he was going to get fired. They already said that had he not given his resignation yesterday morning, Monday morning, that they were going to fire him anyway, because as follows, he violated several policies that he was supposed to adhere to. And one of those policies was de-escalating policy. He did not follow that. Unprofessional conduct, and fired, I guess, for the use of, I don't, some of this stuff don't make no sense. Anyway, excuse me. I think I'm just a little disturbed, and I really can't even spin this web like I want to. Anyway, he violated several policies, and one of them, as I said, was de-escalating policy, a situation, and unprofessional conduct. They're still investigating the case. I just want to make sure I give everything correctly. So excuse me right now. I'm a little slow right now. The police department called on 3 outside agencies to investigate this murder, and the file has been given to the FBI. The FBI has not responded if they're going to review it or not. They also consulted with they contacted the Texas Rangers. They declined. They did not give a reason why they did not want to help. I think it's because several days have gone in, which she was killed early Saturday morning, so that would have left Sunday, Monday, only 2 days, but they felt like, I guess, not getting involved, so we'll roll with that. I want you all to know that this man, Mr. Aaron Dean, is not cooperating with authorities in this investigation. Why, I don't know. Because I feel like this. You did shoot her. And yes, you were on the clock at the time as a police officer, but you did not follow protocol and you went in hastily and you had no reason to go and shoot that child like you did. So the reason for you not to cooperate to me is baffling, because it seems to me at this point in the game, you should be wanting to save yourself, considering that you resigned from the force. So it's neither here nor there. You did kill the girl. Okay, you killed this lady. And you took the coward's way out by resigning. Okay? But little did he know, hey, as the chief and the mayor had said, he was going to get fired anyway. Because they don't condone his behavior and his actions. And he did not have a perceived threat. Because like I said, you're going to hear that a lot in this case. Perceived threat. Well, there was no perceived threat because didn't nobody even know what the hell was going on. The neighbor didn't know what was going on. That's why he called the non-emergency number, because the door was open to the house. They send officers out, and your little tricky fingers, yes, America, that is Angela's new saying for dirty cops. Happy triggering cops, tricky fingers. Pass it along to your friends. These old tricky fingers decide to pull the trigger and then shot this girl and in the witness of a child. Like they say, hey, you didn't even know what was going on in that house. You saw a figure in the window. And, and I was hoping that she would at least maybe try to come out, but I guess she didn't even get a chance to even come out to see what was going on, because as they say, he saw a figure. Hey, put your hands up, boom, then shot her. So she obviously didn't get a chance to even come out the door to say, hey, what's going on, who y'all looking for, or what you looking for. She didn't obviously get that opportunity to even come out to even see what was going on. This is just baffling to me. I just want to make sure I gave all the information, but know that Mr. Aaron Dean got onto the force August 21st, 2017 is when he was hired. He was commissioned with a gun and carry a weapon April 13, 2018. So he became a full cop in April of 2018. Okay? So you now see we're in October of 19. This man wasn't on the job a year and a half. He's already murdered a civilian in their home, not on the street. Not trying to kill somebody or wave a gun around or perceived threat. Inside somebody's home, you shot through a window and killed this girl. In front of a child, mind you. What I do have a problem with this case is this. Now, Fort Worth is saying it is against the state law to show body cam footage from a home. So, police walk in the house, they're filming whatever's going on in there. They're not supposed to release it to the public. Well, what did I say to you all in the video? Yesterday, day before yesterday? You leaked it to the public. By Saturday, the media had coverage of y'all walking around the house, searching the house, and you showed a picture of a gun in one of the bedrooms, and you fuzzed out the pictures of the officers that were at the scene. So why would you release that? You had no right to release it. You can't straddle the fence. Don't say one thing, what's against the law. We can't show you this because of the law. But you revealed it anyway. So then you want to start putting that conspiracy stuff out there for them crazy people who like to run with stuff, who don't have all the information. Because the first thing somebody crazy will think, well, I wonder, did she have the gun? Do you think maybe she was waving it? Do you think maybe she's walking around in the dark holding it? You know how people are. You don't have all the facts, you start assuming stuff. And that was very irresponsible of the Fort Worth police to even mention the gun and show the video of the gun. Because right now they still have not ascertained or mentioned where the gun was in location to the dead woman. We just know that allegedly a gun was in a room, in a bedroom, and I still don't know where she fell dead. I'm assuming she got shot in the back of the house. I really don't know. I don't even want to quote none of that. So I get all the facts and the correct information. But we do know she was shot through a window and died. So this is how it goes with the police department. They have sent the review of this case to the FBI to have them investigate to see if her civil rights had been violated. So do know that. Do know, as I said, that Mr. Aaron Dean, the cop who shot her, is not cooperating with the investigation. And this is the statement from the police department via the mayor, which and so ever. I guess this is what the mayor has said. This is a pivotal moment in our community, and know that we are acting swiftly and investigating this with transparency. So, great. That's great. I kind of hope, that would have been the momentum with Mr. Botham Jean when he got shot. Yeah, I'm bringing it up, and we're going to always bring it up because it's in the great state of Texas that Mr. Botham Jean lost his life in his apartment, eating cereal or whatever. He dead. Can't come back. Now here we go. 2 weeks from that verdict of Amber Geiger, being found guilty, given 10 years for killing Botham Jean inside his apartment because she thought she was going to her apartment. 2 weeks later now, here we go. Another African-American gunned down in their house, minding their business, with a child inside with them. Yeah, I'm hot butter. I want to make sure I'm giving everything, all the information. They're heartbroken. The mayor says they're heartbroken. But you know what's something I noticed when that chief was talking? He didn't never once say, I agree with, let me get this right. When he was giving his statement, he was basically saying, I'm just trying to figure out how this happened. He didn't ever say that it was wrong what that happy sap clown did to that girl. Never once did he say it was wrong. He basically just said, I just been trying to wrap my head around how did it get to this? How did this happen? Well, I know how it happened. And I wasn't even there. He did not use good judgment. He and his other officers did not assess the situation properly. They did not announce themselves while they were walking around that house looking and lurking in the dark. They did not ascertain the situation. He did not announce himself at the door or outside the door. And that's what happened. I don't have to be there. Sometimes you don't have to be there. And the fact that he gave his resignation yesterday morning speaks volumes, and you know that. Why would you turn your resignation in? Because you knew you were wrong, and you knew 9 times out of 10 they would fire you. But what I'm waiting on is the district attorney. Will or will they not serve an indictment against Mr. Aaron Dean for killing Tatiana Jefferson? So that's what I'm waiting on. And I'm praying that the DA follows through with an indictment for murder. Now, if they do, we're going to be sitting in limbo wondering, like the Botham Jean case. Will it be manslaughter? Will it be first-degree murder, second-degree murder, half-baked murder? Because y'all come up with some things in these courts, baby. You say one thing about first-degree murder. Then when you give the sentence, you give a manslaughter charge. Time. If you all understand what I'm saying. Okay. You can't say, we find you guilty for first-degree murder, but then you give a sentence that's in cahoots with a manslaughter charge. You follow that? Yeah. We'll wait and see. We'll wait and see what the great state of Texas, the great city of Fort Worth, Texas is going to do. Whoever the DA is, I hope you serve an indictment against Mr. Aaron Dean, and I pray that them 12 members will find him guilty, be it next year, whatsoever. Get the job done, get it over with. Because we as African Americans, we as African Americans, we tired, okay? 400 something years of this nonsense. It's owed to us. It's owed to us. The nonstop killing. It's bad enough we have people killing each other out here, period, of all races. And yes, big cities, a lot of blacks are killing blacks. We know this already. We know. We live it every day. We hear it every day. We get stories and phone calls from people calling to tell you that somebody got died, somebody murdered, gunned down, bludgeoned, whatever, stabbed, whatever. But the law ain't supposed to be killing us. That's the bottom line. Know your job. You were trained? Well, adhere to it. Adhere to the training. Follow through. Do your job. You can't do your job, find you another job. And I'm just keeping it 100. Okay? This don't make no sense. 2 weeks in from one other trial where a cop killed a black man in his apartment. Here it is now in the same state. Another young lady has been gunned down near the same age as that black boy, that black guy. Now she dead. Nice looking young lady. Snuffed out, gone, boom. No more. I'm over it. Let's tell you cops, put your damn guns down because y'all don't know what y'all doing. Most of you got funky attitudes. You're not even supposed to be on the force because you got funky attitudes, nasty dispositions. You're faking those old tests you take. Those stupid tests they hand out to everybody, even for job applications. Pick A, B, C, or D. What would you do in this situation? You know, craziness. Them people faking that stuff. They know what answer to choose. Then next thing you know, they're hired on. They pass the physical test and the other test, and boom, now they're a cop. Now you got the walking wounded running around here with a damn badge and a gun, and they ain't got no business with a gun, badge, and nothing else. Enough's enough. Now I'm serious. I'm sick of this mess. Tell me what you think, America, because this is buffoonery. And it's nonsense. Y'all just knocking us off. You keep crying and complaining about how we black people killing each other, knocking us off. Well, hell, you cops, you helping the rest of them along. You helping. You're supposed to serve the community. People are supposed to call you when they need help. Not help you kill a civilian. The hell is wrong with you? Get it together. Next video. Next update. I'll bring it to you. 100. Full throttle. The queen is upset and rattled. Yes, I am, because I'm sick of this nonsense. God bless America. God help us because we need it. Till the next video. Checking out. Bye-bye.